Shabnam's past and present are causing her nightmares, and she's frosty with Asim when he wants to talk kids, as Fatima reveals she knows she gave up her baby. After slipping up with Dean, Shabnam confesses she had a baby but it died, then later trips up over her lie, while Kush returns to the news about Asim. Kush sees off Dean when he pressures Stacey for info on Shabnam's baby, while Kush and Stacey get drunk and amorous, and she reveals Shabby's secret. Shabnam's horrified when Shirley confronts her publicly, while Dean drops a bombshell on Shirley and Buster about his own past. Australia's off the itinerary, but Moneybags Kat and Alfie still want to start a new life, and despite Kat's fears, Alfie moves forward with the plan. On their last day in Walford, Sister Judith shows up. Will she halt their plans? Vincent calls Ronnie, pretending to be Carl White, and claims he knows that she killed Carl, so she turns to Phil again. Later, he panics when he finds Vincent drinking with a tipsy, talkative Charlie. Next, it's Corrie. Tony and Tracy's devious plan comes good, or bad, when Liz finally decides to sell to Travis Limited and move to Spain, while Michelle and Steve will run the Rovers. Tony feels a smidgen of guilt when Michelle worries about the pressure, while Steve has a panic attack and refuses to go on a stag do in Liverpool. Later, Carla offers to buy Liz's half of the pub, and Tony and Tracy reel when Michelle announces the new buyer. Tony tries to placate Tracy, but has their plan been foiled? Meanwhile, Lloyd and Tyrone end up on a Norwegian trawler on the stag do. Callum rejects David's desperate suggestion to sort out the custody away from court, and David's furious when his criminal past is brought up at the hearing. Who told? David accuses Sarah, but she shamefully reveals it was Bethany. Later he asks Sarah to go bowling with Callum and Max to keep an eye on them. And Erica notices Nick and Carla's spark, so invites him to her antenatal class. Then he invites her back to his, and later to a family meal at the bistro. Cozy. Finally, we're in Emmerdale. Marlon's on a tough love mission. He tells Laurel to stay away from everyone till she's sober, then stops her money, which leads her to a bar begging men for drinks. Laurel wakes up in an alcoholic haze at a strange man's place, while back in Emmerdale she's been reported missing. When an unwelcome stranger arrives, last night's events become all too clear. Ashley urges her to go to AA, and she admits to Rona she's an alcoholic. Meanwhile, Marlon considers divorce, but Ashley tries to reason with him. Rachel and Jay are at loggerheads, and she tells him she doesn't want him looking after Archie, while he later traps her in the factory. Later still, she tells Sam she wants to do a runner with him and Archie, but Lisa finds out and tells Jay, who says he wants his name on Archie's birth certificate. And Ross is battered and reveals to Debbie he's bare-knuckle boxing to pay off his debts to Charlie. Can she stop him? And where does this concern leave Pete?